Where you decide to buy real estate as a landlord matters. As a landlord, you have certain rules you have to abide by. And tenants, believe it or not, have certain rights that they are entitled to. Now, these rules and rights depend on the state that you own your real estate in. Some states are more in favor of landlords, while other states are more protective over tenant rights. Now, I'm not suggesting that you need to be a slumlord or mistreat your tenants. You should always treat your tenants with respect and kindness, and usually you'll get the same in return. I'm just saying, if you decide to buy rental properties, you should be more cognizant of where you decide to become a landlord. My name is Devron, and I'm a real estate investor. I own over a dozen rental properties and have flipped millions of dollars worth of real estate. In this video, I'm going to explain to you why you should only buy rental properties in red states. Before we begin, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the channel and allows more people to see and receive the value that I produce. Now, if you decide that you want to become a landlord and buy rental properties, that's great. That's a smart move on your part because of the upside that owning real estate has for you and your legacy. Rental properties provide you with tax benefits like write-offs and depreciation. It also allows you to earn appreciation, thus increasing your net worth, and can provide you with cash flow. The list goes on for the benefits of owning rental properties. However, it's not all rainbows and sunshine. There are some bad things that come with owning rental properties. Rentals come with constant maintenance. You will find no matter how great you think your property is, there will always be something that needs to be fixed. It's inevitable for something to get broken or to just get old and wear down. The really big ticket items that you have to fix, like a roof or AC units, are what you call capital expenditures. With items like these, you should be putting money aside from your cash flow because these will for sure have to be replaced. Unfortunately though, things in your rental will not just break because of natural wear and tear. You will have tenants ruin and destroy things in your rental. For example, walls will have holes in them, floors and carpets will get destroyed, and bathrooms will be turned upside down. You will see that more will have to be done to the property than just a deep clean when it's time to turn the unit. It is what it is. You can do everything in your power to screen tenants to make sure they are the perfect tenant that will take care of your property like if it's their own. But when you own enough rentals, you will come across tenants that you wish you would have never let inside your property. Now, I'm not trying to scare you. It's just keeping it real and being honest with you. That being said, this is why it is so crucial to buy in certain states. The states where you want to buy your rental properties in are red states. Now, why buy in red states versus blue states, you ask? Because red states usually favor landlords' rights over tenant rights. I'm not here to say whether the left or right side of the political spectrum is better than the other, but when it comes to owning rental properties, owning a rental property in a red state puts you in a much better position to protect your rental properties than blue states. And that is my unbiased opinion. So you may be wondering, what are the red states? As of today, these are the red states in which you should consider owning your rental properties. Now, if you're living in a blue state, that's okay. You can definitely invest out of state. As you start owning more rental properties and the longer you are a landlord, you will realize the difference in the eviction process of removing a tenant. Having to evict tenants in red states is much easier and a lot faster than trying to evict a tenant in a blue state. Like I mentioned before, blue states have more tenant rights, which makes it nearly impossible to evict a tenant that is in breach of the lease. This can become a nightmare for the landlord, resulting in someone living in your property for free for a long period of time, but not in a red state. In red states, if the tenant is in breach of the lease, you have a right to remove them with a 30 or 60-day notice, and in some situations, immediately. So you may be left or right on the political spectrum for certain issues, but when it comes to owning real estate for rental properties, it's in your best interest to buy in a red state as a landlord. In the end, you will be thankful, especially when the time comes to where you have to evict a tenant. If you got value out of this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video.